Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. What's today's date? Literally it's 7 days in, 6 days into the new year, and people are already storming Washington DC. I can't even speak. I'm just too shocked. I had another video planned and I was gonna talk about some more transphobic celebrities, but I feel like we just need a little bit of a break. I'll still post that video eventually, don't worry, but for today's video, I figured we could just look at some trans memes. I know I have a video looking at transphobic memes, but today I figured we could look at some that are pro-trans memes, or even some memes that were like intended to be transphobic, but ended up being, you know, supportive of trans people. Those are my favorite ones, I think. The ones where they're just too dumb to like be transphobic. Also, I'm wearing my new sweatshirt. What do y'all think? Shout out to you, AOC. Yes, I bought this sweatshirt. Of course I did. I post new videos here on my channel every Monday and Thursday, so if you guys are not yet subscribed, make sure that you do that right now. Go ahead, I'll wait for you. And thank you so much if you're already subscribed. You're the best. Love you. Are you done? Thank you very much. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok to keep as up to date with me as possible. And I also have a Patreon, so if you guys would like to donate to this channel, the link for that is down below. But yeah, with no further ado, let's get right into the first I almost said transphobic meme. I'm so happy that it's not gonna be a transphobic meme. With no further ado, let's get right into the first pro-trans meme. This one isn't actually the first one that I saved, but I figured we could start out with this one, you know, because Donald Trump is such a hot topic right now, you know? I don't even want to call him a hot topic. I feel like he would get like too complimented by that. So this one says, what's the difference between Donald Trump and a transgender soldier? The transgender soldier has enough balls to serve in the military. Ooh! This one's great for a number of reasons. Obviously, you guys know about the whole trans military ban where Trump literally just banned all trans people from the military no matter like what the circumstances are. So this meme is just pointing out the fact that at least transgender soldiers have the courage to, you know, serve in the military, because didn't he like turn down his role in the military because of like bone spurs or something like that? Bitch, isn't that like one of your main roles as the president? Anyways, I could do without the whole, you know, they had enough balls to serve in the military. I could do without the ball joke. Not necessary, but I mean, it's kind of funny. It's whatever. I'll get over it. Okay, so the next one, like right off the bat, so cute. I love the illustration, but it's a picture of a butterfly and a snail, and the butterfly says, hello, I'm a butterfly. And the snail says, hello, caterpillar. You're a caterpillar. This reminds me of that saying that people will say when people are being transphobic, where they're like, well, you were born a boy. And they're like, well, you were born a baby. So like, you still a baby? People don't change. But I also love it because butterflies kind of symbolize that transformation. So they're already like a huge symbol in the trans community. And this just kind of points out why. We love that. Shout out to you, drawings of dogs. That's not true. Where's the dog? This one is captioned, transphobes, how dare you defy basic biology? And then underneath it says advanced biology, and it's just a picture. I don't even fucking whatever. It's just that picture, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I love this because I hate when people bring up the whole argument with like, didn't you go to like 4th grade science class? Don't you know that boys have a penis and girls have a vagina, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, yeah, I went to 4th grade, but then I also, you know, went to the other classes that came after that, and I learned that it's not just as black and white as that. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Basically, shut the fuck up. This one's a little long, but I feel like it's worth it. This one is about the whole trans bathroom thing. So this is, I was gonna say this dude, but let's just call it what it is. There's this old white man sitting in front of the bathroom saying, stop! If you want to use this bathroom, we need to know about your genitalia at birth. The girl's like, why is that? And he goes, oh, to protect privacy, of course. What a great way to protect people's privacy by, you know, asking them about their genitalia. Tell us the real reason, sir. Why do you really want to know what's between our legs? You can just ask. No, I'm just kidding. You can't just ask. Fuck you, you old gross ass man. This one's like that other one where they talk about like, you know, 4th grade science, blah, 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 whatever. This one says, scientists, gender can be different from biological sex. Yes, that is what, you know, scientists, medical experts, that is the conclusion that they have come to as of right now. And then underneath it says transphobes, and it's a picture of like a caveman. I don't know if this is from a show or something, but it's a caveman. It says confused unga bunga. Yeah. Perfectly said. Perfectly said. So on one side we have people walking on a tightrope, and the other side it has trans people taking a shower, and the thing they have in common is don't look down. Girl, that's too far. Too far. It hit home. Okay, that one hit home. All jokes aside, if you relate to this one, if you have, you know, gender dysphoria that's so bad that like taking a shower is hard. I've been there. I know how you feel. I know how hard it is to literally just exist day to day. But take it from me, like I struggled so long with self-confidence, not just because of my gender identity, but you know, I struggle a lot with my weight. I struggle a lot with just my appearance in general. And it's taken a lot of work, but I finally come to a place where I, you know, genuinely like who I am. I genuinely like how I look in the mirror. So yeah, I just want to say hang in there. You know, things do change, things do get better. I love you. This one, another SpongeBob meme. We love SpongeBob. This one is Mr. Krabs like in a daze. And I feel like the daze in this one is supposed to represent like gender euphoria. If you don't know what gender euphoria is, basically basically the opposite of gender dysphoria. So gender dysphoria is that intense discomfort that you feel because your body or your gender expression don't match your gender identity. Gender euphoria is that bliss that you feel when your gender expression or your body do match your gender identity. This one says, me after a skirt goes spinny. And it's just like in a daze, like in that daze of gender euphoria. Oh my God. I tried to do the spinning and I almost knocked everything over. Here's another Trump one, because why not? So at the top, we have a Trump supporter with that little like mask, like trying to hide how upset he is about it. You're destroying America. First of all, he spelled "you're" wrong. I feel like that was on purpose in the meme too, so I don't feel bad calling it out. Usually I'm like, I don't want to call out like grammatical errors and stuff like that. It's just like whatever. But I feel like this one was on purpose. And then the trans girl's like, what? And then underneath, it has what happened yesterday. Violent pro-Trump mob storms U.S. Capitol. Who's destroying America now, bitch? Literally destroying one of America's Capitol buildings. I don't even need to say it. Like, it's obvious. I miss this meme. I feel like this meme needs to come back. But it says, school sex ed. And then it says I don't know how to like explain this one. You guys get it. Basically, it's saying that school sex ed views LGBT kids as non-existent, or it doesn't talk about them, or it doesn't, provide any education on LGBT relationships, blah, blah, blah. Which I think is very true and very important to mention. I remember having sex ed in like 6th or 7th grade. I think I had a sex ed before that too, in like 5th grade. I don't know, but I do remember that they never had anything about trans people. They never had anything about gay people even. I feel like if it did, it might have helped me learn about myself a little bit sooner. And it would have like helped me deal with a lot of the thoughts that I was having inside, but was too afraid to tell anybody about. You know what I'm saying? If they had even just mentioned like sometimes people are attracted to the same sex and that's okay too. Like that would have just blown my mind. I always thought that everybody had feelings of like same-sex attraction. Well, I guess it's not really same-sex attraction anymore because I'm trans, obviously. But back then it was same-sex attraction. I thought everybody had those feelings. I thought everybody had feelings of gender dysphoria and everybody kind of just pushed them to the back of their head. So if during this sex ed class they had said, that's not something that everybody experiences. If you experience that, this may be what's going on. That would have been really helpful for me. I'm talking so fast. Anyways, let's move on. When I initially saw this one, I thought it was talking about a trans girl because it says, they don't know my dick just fell out. And I relate because when I was pre-op, I'd be standing in like a party or I'd be just like hanging out and my tuck would just like come undone and I'd just be like, they don't know my dick just fell out. But now that I look at it, it says at trans male pride. So I'm thinking it's like a trans male meme and like, what do they call them? STPs? The dick that they have. You know what I mean? Like, I think it may be talking about that and like how it actually like fell out. Like maybe it's on the floor or something. I feel like that's a little bit more concerning. Like at least when mine fell out, like I could just run to the bathroom. It wasn't just like on the floor of a party. Damn. This is another one about the whole trans bathroom thing. This is a picture of somebody like in a stall and the girl is like looking underneath the stall and saying, hi, just checking if you have a penis or vagina. I don't want you to make me uncomfortable. This is what the opposition wants. When they propose bathroom bills and stuff like this is what would happen. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Ew. This is one of the ones that I feel like maybe a more like transphobic person made. Not saying that it's transphobic inherently, but I'm saying that maybe they made that thinking that it like was problematic. But let's just read it. I'll just read it and then I'll explain why it's like weird. So if you know this meme, the top part's supposed to be something that you don't want, and then the second part is supposed to be something that you do like. So the top part says, parents allowing their kids to take hormones and drugs at or around prepubescence so the kids can determine their own gender. And they're saying, no, we don't want that. That's bad. We don't want that. Why am I turning? Like, turn back, girl. And then the bottom part says, parents allowing their kids to wear the clothes they want, play with the toys and games they want, and allow them to be themselves without worrying about labels. And they're like, yeah, that's good. That's what we want. So I don't know if you guys agree that this one feels like, the intention was to be a little bit more, transphobic or not agree with the trans community. But like the irony is like this is what the trans community is advocating for. But this whole notion that we're like medicalizing all kids and putting them on hormones and they're gonna have, irreversible changes as soon as they're like 2 years old, blah, blah, blah. I know that's not what it actually says, but like that's kind of what it says. That whole argument though is just not true. When we argue that parents should allow their kids to transition, we're actually arguing for like the bottom half. We think that parents should allow their kids to socially transition, which includes wearing the clothes they want, playing the toys and games they want, and being themselves without having to worry about labels. That's literally all transition is for a kid. This one I thought was just kind of cute. Feels like a dad joke. Like I feel like if a dad like really did have a trans kid, they would make like this kind of joke. So the first slide says, what's going on? I can see right through you. Then it says, my son told me he's transgender, so that makes me transparent. Like such a dad joke. Oh my God, this is another one of the ones that was like made to be transphobic, you could say, but they're just too dumb to get terminology right, so they actually are agreeing with us. So it says, dear liberal snowflakes, trans men are not women. Facts don't care about your feelings. It's basic biology. I mean, they're not wrong. They're trying to be like, trans women aren't women, trans men aren't men, but they don't know what a trans woman is. They think that I would be a trans man because I was born male. You know what I'm saying? They're just dumb. But then the bottom part, facts don't care about your feelings. It's basic biology. You're right. Being transgender is basic biology. I also think this meme should come back. I love this meme. At the top, it says people who use the wrong pronouns for you, and it's just like no brain activity. Like, doesn't ignite anything. The next one is people who use the right pronouns when you correct them, and it's like, yeah, that's good. It's getting there. The next one is people who use your correct pronouns, and that's, yeah, we love that one. Like, and the next one, just total like people who correct other people who use the wrong pronouns for you. True. That is the best feeling. Truly is. Okay, so this is the last one. And again, this is one of the ones that were trying to be transphobic, but kind of came off as like not so transphobic. Cutting off your pecker doesn't make you a woman. It just makes you a guy that cut off his damn pecker. I mean, you're not wrong. Having surgery, medical transition doesn't make you a woman, doesn't make you a man. You're right. It makes you somebody that had surgery. So he's right. If a guy were to just cut off his you-know-what, he would just be a guy that cut off his you-know-what. But if it was a trans woman who, you know, had bottom surgery, they would just be a trans woman who had bottom surgery. I don't know. I hope you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. All right, you guys, that was the last meme. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a nice little escape from reality for the time being. If you guys did like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. Make sure to share and subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Comment down below what was your favorite meme, or link me a meme in the comments down below. Whatever you want to do. Other than that, I think I'm going to go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in Monday's video. Bye, guys.